A campaign has been underway to change the accessibility of public toilets across the UK for people living with a stoma, a hole formed either in the intestines or kidneys. It's been headed by the Wessex Stoma Support Group, along with the Colostomy Association and Crohn's Colitis UK, who aim to support people with stomas.
Some people, there's still a stigma about stomas because you're talking about body functions that people don't talk about much. And a lot of people, when it's happening in a different way, can't cope with it. They can't cope with it, and often they blame their partners for the problems and everything else. So, there is a stigma there, and there's a fear that people have to get through. They lose confidence in themselves because they've got a bag on their stomach, and all their functions go into it. But once you get used to it, makes life a bit better. And so one of our jobs is to make sure that people have a good quality of life, whether they're the person with the stoma or the carer.
The campaign, Not All Disabilities Are Visible, was created by the Wessex Stoma Support Group and its partners to tackle issues people with stomas are facing on a daily basis when using public toilets.
When you've got a stoma, for hygiene reasons and anything else, you have to use a disabled toilet. And so the first thing that came attention to us was the abuse that people was getting coming out of disabled toilets, and some people lose so much confidence they wouldn't even go out. I picked up a lady in this area about 18 months ago. It hadn't been out of her house for 4 years. Her husband was doing all the shopping and everything else, so it's a matter of creating something where they know they can go and see.
Salisbury has now become the first city recognised by these associations as Stoma-Friendly, working with the council to upgrade all of its public toilets, including new signage. To become Stoma-Friendly, the groups say that a hook, shelf and a disposable waste bin in every cubicle of an accessible toilet is essential.
To give people a quality of life and to feel that they've got the confidence that they can go out. There's no reason why they shouldn't. Once you've got a stoma, doesn't mean you have to hide away and tuck yourself away. You get up there, particularly cancer patients. My slogan for cancer patients is get up, get on and get out. Exercise and that is very important, and so it is important, and it is, again, and I reiterate, it's a quality of life that we should be giving everybody in this world.
According to the group, 1 in every 500 people in the UK has a stoma. Airports, supermarkets and public transport stations are just some of those around the country that have been influenced by the campaign to upgrade their toilets.
The most important thing is that, we are making progress in this field, and I think we should be proud, what Salisbury has done in this field, because, as I say, some people just don't bother to go out. And that hurts me when people, have these things. They're life-saving procedures, and then they don't go out because there's nowhere to change their bag or get help. And, I think that's the main thing that we're proud of, and it's Salisbury.
Ken says he hopes Salisbury will help to pave the way so that all public toilets across the country are more accessible for people living with stomas. Cara Digby, That's TV.